Mayor.
Okay. Okay, you good? That was Rebecca telling us to start the meeting.
Tell us to move on.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to our March 24th regular City Commission meeting. We will call this meeting to order. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll look to Nikki to lead us in our invocation and pledge of allegiance. If you would, please stand.
Thank you, Mayor. Let us all take a moment to reflect together, each according to our own individual beliefs and intentions. And as we recognize Women's History Month, may we offer a moment of silence for the passing of our nation's first female Secretary of State, Madeleine K. Albright. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Nikki. And I have to just say that, Lord, please help us win our Mayor's Challenge on Sunday, which is the Blue Jays against the Phillies. And it's been a few years since we've had the challenge, and it's been a few years before that since we've won. We deserve a break.
And we do want to beat Mayor Hibbard.
Yes, I was trying not to say
Let's
it,
be
but
clear.
it really is.
Clear. Let's have clarity.
May we win the Mayor's
Amen.
Challenge.
Yeah, gotta win that Mayor's Challenge. Okay.
We have our priorities.
Right.
All right, so presentations. I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Gao, where we have the 54th Highland Games proclamation.
Thank you, Mayor, very
Make
much.
sure you stand up so the world can see you.
But keep the kilt down.
Yes.
Keep the kilt down.
Well, you want, yeah,
He's got a kilt on.
every day we're in Dunedin.
All right.
All right. Exciting time of year, always is. It's been, 2 years since we've had these games? And so it is just beyond exciting that they're back again. So I would like to call forward the 2022 honorary chieftain for Dunedin Highland Games, Terry Eldridge, New World Celt, Bob Pearson, Dunedin's world-renowned Pat Snare, and Colin O'Brien, our Sterling Scotland liaison, I guess. If y'all could come forward, please.
Great job, Dr. Pat. That's an entrance. I love it.
And of course, our chieftain, our esteemed chieftain of the day.
I'll expect this all the time now.
Yeah. Well, we need her to do that to lead us around to the clan tents. Just kidding.
Yeah, no,
Or
cannot.
maybe
We'll,
not.
we'll provide the beverages.
Lots of beverages.
I'm going to help you with the beverages.
Oh, very excited. Okay. Esteemed honorary chieftain Eldridge, thank you for joining us this evening. Highland Games and Festival. Whereas in 1899, Scottish families settled in what is now known as the city of Dunedin. Whereas pleasant reminders of our Scottish heritage continue through the naming of our schools, shopping centers, streets, and buildings. And whereas in 1967, the Highland Games were implemented to raise funds to support the 3 Scottish pipe bands in the city of Dunedin. The City of Dunedin Pipe Band, the Dunedin High School Scottish Highlander Band, and the Dunedin Highland Middle School Band. And whereas our continuing interest in Scottish heritage and customs is further reflected in our authentically clad bands, professionally trained bagpipers, and Highland dancers and athletes. And whereas in this year's 54th annual Highland Games and Festival, we continue to pay tribute to our Scottish origin. And whereas we also pay tribute to this year's honorary chieftain of the day, Terry Eldridge. Now therefore I, Jeff Gow, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the mayor of the city of Dunedin, and on behalf of the entire city commission, do hereby recognize the 54th annual Highland Games and Festival commencing on Friday, April 1st, with the pipe band march throughout downtown Dunedin along Main Street and ending on Broadway Avenue for a street festival. The Highland Games will take place on Saturday, April 2nd at Highlander Park. We encourage all citizens and residents to participate in the many activities planned for this very special occasion.
Mayor Bujalski, Vice Mayor Keynes, and Commissioners. As the honorary chieftain this year of the Dunedin Highland Games, it gives me great pleasure to accept this proclamation on behalf of the Dunedin Scottish Arts Foundation. As most of you are aware, the DSAF is a not-for-profit organisation whose members are all volunteers, and it puts on several events during the year, the Highland Games being the largest. The Games first commenced some 54 years ago as a way to raise money to fund the teaching and promotion of the Scottish arts in Dunedin, such as bagpiping, drumming and dancing. Each year we are able to give a cheque to the Middle School Pipe Band, the Dunedin High School Highlander Pipe Band and our own world champions, the City of Dunedin Pipe Band, so as to continue the rich Scottish traditions of this wonderful city which was first settled by two Scotsmen. As someone who has been involved with this organisation since 2003 and a past president, I have watched the Games grow each year, and this April 2nd is no different. This year we have more dancers, more pipe bands, more athletes and more clans attending than in prior years. I think this is a sign that the wait of the last 2 years is now over. But we couldn't do this on our own, and I would like to thank the city for all its help in putting this event on, the downtown merchants for promoting it and selling tickets, and especially the people who most never see but are a major part of all events in Dunedin. The city workers who help us so much with the preparation and transformation of Highlander Park each year. So in closing, I invite you all to attend our 54th Dunedin Highland Games, and again, on behalf of the Dunedin Scottish Arts Foundation, I thank you for this proclamation.
As always, I have a few things to say. One, you know that Dr. Pat Snare piped Terry in, but about 55 years ago, Gary Willis and Sid Snare, her father, decided to do a small project to help raise money for the school, and they inaugurated the Highland Games in their kitchen. That has stories to tell for days about it.
I'm sure Scotch was involved.
Yes.
And the other thing is, I'd like to, we escort Terry around to visit all his clans the day of the games. You're all invited to join us.
We will
and
be
visit
there.
the clans, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Hey, don't forget, we're going to have our visitor from Sterling, Carolyn, from their, yep, from our, the Art and Historical Museum in Sterling, and so they're just trying to get, engaged in our Scottish culture, and I hope we can really wow her, because I don't think she realizes just how Scottish we are here.
And you know, I do want to say that you can now see the painting that was sent from Sterling. It is now hung at the Dunedin Fine Arts Center, and it is gorgeous.
And it will be in City Hall.
And it will be in City Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, will it? Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome. That's
yeah,
great.
so we thank you all for keeping our Scottish traditions alive.
And-
We really do.
Carrie, well deserved.
For sure.
Great.
And you are a very humble guy. You really are. That's the one thing I love about you. Thank you.
It's going to be wonderful this year. It really is.
And thank you, Dr. Pat, for the wonderful piping.
Awesome.
I know. All right, Colin, look at that. And the ladies. Thank you, guys.
Right. Mayor, excuse
Yes.
me, for citizen input, there is one more presentation
Okay.
that has to be done tonight.
Okay.
I know that you're not aware of it, but actually, late this afternoon, the city received a phone call from a top executive at the Screen Actors Guild.
Oh, stop it.
And and they followed up with an email, and I've got a couple of things here that they've sent to provide to you all. If I can read it. This is the executive from the Actors Guild. I was in attendance today at the Chamber of Commerce luncheon for the premiere showing of the 2022 State of the City video production. The co-stars of this production were Ms. Julie Ward-Bajowski and Ms. Jennifer Bramley. We at the Screen Actors Guild rarely see this kind of talent in local productions. So in honor of Oscars Week, we wanted to proudly present these special awards for Best Actresses in a Drama Series. Because we know there's always some drama in Dunedin, right? And we want to give these to Mayor Julie Ward-Bajowski and City Manager Jennifer Bramley. Let me present these to you, first of all, and then there is a little bit of a follow-up on the email. Best Actress in a Drama Series, and Best Actress, it was a tie vote in a drama series.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the
So
Academy.
before your acceptance speeches, they did add this. If these two amazing actresses are interested in moving to Hollywood to further their acting career, we have no doubt they will be highly successful. However, it's our understanding that the citizens want to keep them in Dunedin. I hope all Dunedin residents will take the time to watch this impressive production, and kudos to Sue Burness and her production team. Sincerely, Frank F. Coppola. So I thought it was amazing we got the call, and I thought it was well-deserved. And did you ladies want to have an acceptance speech?
Thank you so much for that. I'll defer to the mayor.
Well, you know, you're only as good as the people that help you figure out how to do it. And so I'm sorry, I don't think Jennifer and I can take any credit. It belongs all to our communications. You might as well step up, lady. Our communications director, Sue Burnett. Come on. We're not going to be the only ones embarrassed here. Sue Burness and her team.
Help me.
Antonella, Nicole, Justin, Seth. You know, when Sue first came to us last year, it was 3 weeks before we had our State of the City address. And while she helped us, you know, get some thoughts together, she said, oh, you wait till next year. We'll have some really good ideas. And there it came. And I don't know who came up with exactly the idea, Jennifer, Sue, or whatever, but the golf cart was, you know, and I couldn't get it. They kept saying, you're going to drive right into the club. And I'm like, how am I going to do that? Just don't worry about it. You're going to drive right into the club. And I'm like, okay. And we did. We drove right into the club. So you all made it really easy for us, and especially during a stressful time. So thank you.
And, you know, one of the things last year, I think, and Jennifer knows this, it was about a week, but I had a week's notice. She was going on vacation, and she's like, oh, by the way.
Oh, that's right. I was the one emailing you because she was going somewhere.
You and I got to know
Yeah.
each other really well.
Yeah, because she was leaving.
She was gone, so, but it was my pleasure to do this, to work with all of you, and we have a great story to tell. So
We do.
That's all part of what we do together with all of you, and so we will definitely repurpose the videos and also the live stream from today is already on Facebook. So, and we have some ideas for next year already.
Yeah, she wants me to jump out of a plane.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
I think they should get best stage set.
We did have some good props.
I think that was really brilliant.
Well, next year it'll be maybe at our city hall.
It will be, yes,
It will.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, anyway,
It was well
thank you,
done.
Sue.
Thank you, thank you.
And thank you, Academy over there. Come on, Jennifer.
This is going on my wall.
I know. I know. This is definitely going on my wall.
Well, I know Frank's associate, Peg Cummings, had something to do with this part. And then Sue finished off the job. so.
Oh, thank you. Well, it was really good. And for those watching tonight and wondering what this is all about, we did a State of a City address. You can see it on our Facebook page, or you can go to our, at some point, it'll be on our,
It'll be on social media, it'll be in
TV.
TV news next week as well.
right, so be sure to watch it. It's a fun but very informative.
Well, people that have seen it have already said to me, it made them proud. It made them proud of Dunedin, it made them proud to be part of Dunedin. So, well done to the director and production staff and
Yeah.
the wonderful actresses
The
who.
creativity that's involved, and, you know, we talked about that during the State of the City. That's why we're,
Creative class.
yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
I mean, I was personally stunned by the talent of you two, but I was just gonna say.
Well, yeah, okay, you
quite
shouldn't have been that stunned.
It was my golf stroke, that was.
Yeah. She was more worried about the golf stroke than anything.
Yeah, don't blow
She
that
wanted to
way.
make sure the cameras got her hitting it well. We had to wait a few shots first. Just kidding. Actually, she knocked it out of the park
That was
several
fighting
times.
words there. Just kidding.
Anyway, thank you very much, Sue. And thank you, Peg. Thank you, Sue. Thank you,
They're
Mo.
And the Academy, yeah.
And the Academy.
Academy, my mom and my dad and my husband and my son.
Do you have any other words you want to say? You know, now's your chance.
No.
With the
I said enough words today. I don't want to talk anymore. But thank you, everybody. I really appreciate that. Okay, citizen input. Anybody wishing to speak on any item that is not already on the agenda? No? Man, that's nice. It's quiet.
I don't want to act like I'm happy.
Well, no, I mean, we're always happy to hear from people. Next is our action items. We'll do the first reading of ordinance 2209, calling for referendum election. Nikki, would you please read ordinance 2209?
Ordinance 2209, an ordinance of the City of Dunedin, Florida, calling for a referendum election to be held on November 8th, 2022, the date of the general election, to submit to the city electors proposed amendments to the city charter extending the time between appointments of the Charter Review Committee and Ordinance Review Committee as provided herein, and providing for an effective date. And this has been reading of ordinance 2209 on first reading by title only. I didn't have a formal presentation planned, but as the commission's aware, you had a decision point to make at the end of the year to either immediately appoint a new charter review committee after you're still, I think, implementing some of the recommendations of the recently concluded charter review. To prepare this ordinance. So we've prepared the ordinance. Since the last draft version that you reviewed, the only thing that we did was really comb through all of the whereas clauses to be sure that they were factual recitations supporting your public interest to bring forth the referendum. As you know, once this ordinance is enacted, the city commission, it will then be a measure on the ballot, and so then the election rules apply to where you can educate the public, but we're not really seeking to obtain any particular result or to influence anyone's vote to vote one way or another. So that's what we've tried to do with the whereas clauses, and I don't have any other formal presentation for you, but I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
All right, well, can I get a motion on this first? Anybody giving me a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Go.
Second.
And Vice Mayor Hines, thank you. Okay, any questions for Nikki?
I think we've gone over this a lot. I think you brought it forward, had us think about it. I think we're ready.
Any other questions?
I just had one comment. In the first one, we say, and this is, I guess, the ballot language.
Yeah.
The first one says, to extend the length of time between appointments of charter review committees from 5 years to 7 years. in the second one, we don't actually say what it goes from and to. Like, so it would be from at least 5 years to as deemed necessary. And I just wonder if that helps to make it a clear decision in their mind?
To add from 5 years to, I think that we can add that. We certainly have sufficient length left, because your ballot title and summary have to be no more than 75 words, so you certainly have the ability to add that. If that's the direction of the commission, you
You
can
would say at least once every 5 years to as deemed necessary.
Except that the first one doesn't do that.
Well, it says from 5
This one
years
does-
to
no,
7
listen,
years.
It goes as the
It
first
goes
one,
straight to
At
7.
least once every 7
7.
years. The 5 is, that's not, they're not going to see the line through it.
No, here's the charter thing.
But then,
Of charter from 5 years to 7 years. This is what would be on the ballot, right?
What am I reading now?
it does say from 5 years to 7 years.
Okay.
But the
sorry, I'm
ordinance
reading the
That's
wrong
okay.
thing. I'm
No, it's
reading
okay.
the
The
wrong
ordinance
thing.
review is different. I
Well,
mean,
that-
that's
right,
why
but-
it goes to as deemed necessary.
On page 4, I think the question is, at the second ballot question, where it says to provide for an appointment of an ordinance review committee, add the words from every 5 years, right? And then it will read from every 5 years to as often as deemed necessary by the city commission. Is that I think that's how I understood your comment, Commissioner Freeney.
Yeah,
I'm
I-
fine
I
with
just
that.
think people understand then what it was and what it's going to. That way it's just a clarity thing to me.
think
But, I mean, I'm good either way, but.
And actually, the other change that we'll make, to the maker and then to the second, because if you direct that amendment in your motion, that's what will come back to you for second reading, which we can make that change in between first and second reading. The other thing is that the financial impact statements for referendum will no longer appear on the ballot, so we'll take that language out. That's only for constitutional, state constitutional amendments, that language would appear on the ballot. What we'll move that to, though, is a section of the ordinance that memorializes the financial impact. So it'll still be in your ordinance, it's just.
Not going to be the language.
The supervisor won't put them on the ballot anymore because it's not a state constitutional amendment if it's a local referendum.
You know, can you restate that? Because I'm not really sure why we're doing that. I mean, as deemed necessary, that's what we've always talked about, that because so many different cities really no longer have, they just have the one, they don't have both anymore. I mean,
Right.
they've gone to one. Over the years, we've had both, but it's,
It's just to say I think the comment was just to memorialize what's currently there, just in the ballot question itself. It's not actually changing anything about the question.
okay, so restate it.
Shall Section 6.03 of the City of Dunedin City Charter be amended as provided in Section 3 of Ordinance, what will read 2209, to provide for appointment of an ordinance review committee from every 5 years to as often as deemed necessary by the City Commission. That's how it would read.
So why did you choose 5 when we went to 7 in the other?
Your current charter reads every 5 years in Section
Okay.
6.3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's,
But is the language, I don't mean to make this difficult now, but when I hear you read it, it almost says, okay, is the language in the charter going to say from 5?
No.
Well, I would assume not, because then somebody's going to argue it's got to be done every 5 years.
No, we're
This is
reading
just
the
the language.
question, we're reading the
Gotcha.
question, we're not reading the language of the charter, so.
Okay.
If that, what, I think.
I'm fine.
Commissioner Kynes will be able to, you'll be able to consider it again on second reading. So if, as you read it, you go, actually, that language, we don't like it, then when you enact it on second reading, you
Yeah,
can
we can see
also
how
make
it
that
looks.
change.
I mean, my only thing was like, sometimes you see these things and it's like the first question is, well, what is it now?
Yeah.
So you just answer the question within the language, and then to me, it's like you don't, then, you don't have that issue. It just feels more transparent, but I get the confusion language, so maybe we see it and see how it feels
Okay.
in the second reading.
Is the maker and the seconder okay with that adjustment for now, till we see it at second reading? Commissioner?
I'm okay. I do want to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
But,
I'm good with that, too. I mean, we're going to educate anyway, but.
Okay. Any other questions for Nikki? Okay, this is a public hearing. Anybody wishing to come forward and speak to this item, please feel free to do so. All right, we'll close that public hearing. Any final comments? Kind of wait till the second reading. All right, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Torga?
Aye.
Commissioner Franny?
Aye.
Commissioner Gao?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Kynes?
Aye.
Mayor Bajowski?
Aye, and that motion passes unanimously. There will be a second reading when?
April 7th.
April 7th, yeah, it doesn't say that in here. 4/7. Thank you. Okay, now we have application for annexation, land use plan designation, and zoning district designations. We'll be having one presentation from our staff. And this is for the Gladys Douglas property. This is the second reading. We have gotten an approval from everybody needed. Yay. Everybody was very happy to do that. So would you please read annexation ordinance 2132 by title only?
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 21-32, an ordinance of the City of Dunedin, Florida, annexing certain real property located at Keene Road and 1900 Virginia Avenue, parcel number 362815000000, 2300100, and 3628150000, 2400100, with designated meets and bounds and totaling approximately 44.44 acres into the corporate limits in the city, providing for filing with the clerk of court and providing for an effective date. And this has been second reading.
Okay, can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Franny and Vice Mayor Kynes. Joey?
Since I heard we'll be doing one presentation, Mayor, do you mind if I just go ahead and swear
Yep.
Joey in for the zoning ordinance one? Joey, do you swear or affirm the testimony that you'll give this evening will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We'll do that as we have public comment, Mayor.
Okay.
Good evening, Joseph DePasqua on behalf of the Community Development Department. So I'd like to just briefly go through a presentation about the property, the three ordinances under consideration this evening for second reading. So a little background on the property. I think most folks know some of this will be somewhat repetitive, but it's been a while since we've seen this. So the property is located on the east side of Keene Road, also known as County Road 1, north of Virginia Avenue. They're known as the Gladys E. Douglas Preserve. They're two unplatted parcels of land totaling approximately 44.44 acres. The larger parcel is vacant at the moment, and the smaller parcel contains a single-family residence and some accessory buildings. And of course, as most people know, the city acquired this property with generous contributions from both the county and private contributors to be used in perpetuity as for public enjoyment as parklands. Both parcels are located within our Dunedin planning area. So obviously, in addition to the city's acquisition, they're intended to be in the city limits. That's both expected and recommended. And first readings, as you may recall, of all three of these ordinances were approved unanimously back on November 4th of last year. Two quick aerial maps. The one is looking east. That's the one on the left. You can see the two parcels next to the lake, Jerry Lake. And then the one on the right is your typical aerial. For those who may be watching, Keene Road abuts it to the west, and that is Virginia to the south. Our proposal, in addition to the annexation, is where staff is recommending that both parcels have placed the recreation open space on them, except for the second parcel, which will have preservation on the area you see there on the map on the right in dark green, and that will be synonymous with the way it is today in the county. We're following essentially that same line. So that area that is in P in the county today will be in that P designation in the city when it's annexed and the land use is placed on it. And of course, the proposed zoning we're recommending for the entire parcel is MPL. It would be removing the residential agricultural district from the county and placing the city's MPL across all portions of both parcels.
MPL being what?
Municipal public lands. And that's consistent with what you find on most parklands here in the city, as well as the recreation open space being the underlying land use. As the mayor mentioned, after the first readings, we did transmit the application to Pinellas County through Forward Pinellas. That went through a series of hearings, and ultimately on February 8th, the county commission, the county board of county commissioners acting as the countywide planning authority, well, that's a mouthful, for the county did recommend approval of the land use amendment. They do not obviously vote on the annexation or the zoning, just as a matter of record. And so, of course, staff recommendation is to approve all three ordinances. The first one, voluntarily annexing the entire property in the city. The second one, after annexation, would be to place the land use of recreation open space on parcel 1 and recreation open space and preservation on parcel 2. And then finally, placing that MPL, Municipal Public Land Zoning District designation on both parcels. And with that, I'll answer any questions. I'm sure this is more ceremonial, so to speak,
Any
than...
questions for Joey?
No.
Just want to remind anybody that with the MPL and all of that, we would have to go to referendum to sell this property, correct? So I think that's really important to talk about this change. Well, tonight, we'll firm that up and make sure it's protected forever. This is a public hearing. Anyone wishing to come forward and speak to this item, please feel free to do so.
Hello.
Hi.
Megan Colby, 1269 Royal Oak Drive. And I'm here as a Dunedin resident and on behalf of the Suncoast Group of the Sierra Club. Just wanted to thank you all for your continued commitment to environmental leadership in preserving this property. It's very important. It's a rare gem in Pinellas, as we all know, one of the last remaining green spaces in the county. So we do appreciate your leadership, and thanks to that, we'll be able to enjoy the property for future generations. And we also appreciate your continued partnership with the community-led GDP group, as well as with the Sierra Club, and we're happy to continue to engage with the city on future phases of this project, as well as with the dream plan that we're going to talk about soon.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, we'll come back to, for the annexation portion, come back to the makers of the motion. This is the annexation. I mean, we can maybe wait till the end to do our comments?
Yeah, it's a good
Let's do
idea.
that, okay? All right, so we will do the roll call vote. Rebecca?
Commissioner Gao,
Aye.
Commissioner Twanga,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Kynes,
Aye.
Commissioner Franny,
Aye.
Mayor Bajowski.
Aye, that motion passes unanimously. Then we have ordinance 2133, land use designation. Nikki, would you please read ordinance 2133 by title only?
Ordinance 21-33, an ordinance of the City of Dunedin, Florida, amending the City of Dunedin Land Use Plan as adopted by Ordinance 20-01 on certain real property following annexation located at Keene Road and 1900 Virginia Avenue, parcel numbers 362815000002300100 and 362815000002400100 with designated meets and bounds and totaling approximately 44.44 acres to assign recreation open space, ROS, and preservation, P, land use designation, and providing for an effective date. This has been second reading.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Gao and Commissioner Twanga?
Yep.
Thank you. Nothing more to add on that piece, right?
No, Mayor.
Okay, this is a public hearing. Does anybody wish to come forward and speak to the land use part of this? Okay, seeing none, we'll come back to the commission. A roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Franny,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Kynes,
Aye.
Commissioner Twanga,
Aye.
Commissioner Gao,
Aye.
Mayor Bajowski.
Aye, and that motion passes unanimously. And then finally, we have the zoning ordinance 21-33. Nikki, would you please read that by title only?
Ordinance 21-34.
34, sorry.
No worries. An ordinance of the City of Dunedin, Florida, zoning certain real property following annexation located at Keene Road and 1900 Virginia Avenue, parcel numbers 362815000002300100 and 362815000002400100 with designated meets and bounds and totaling approximately 44.44 acres to municipal public lands, MPL, and providing for an effective date. This has been second reading.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Vice Mayor Kynes and Commissioner Franny. Thank you. Anything to add to this, Joey?
No, Mayor.
Okay. This is a public hearing. Anyone wishing to come forward to speak to the zoning piece of this? Seeing or hearing none? Okay, let's do our final comments. Commissioner Kynes.
Well, I've really been thinking about this, and the whole effort was heroic. I mean, who would have thought, really? I mean, it was a heroic effort. And it was, the GDP, the Sierra Club, the Pinellas Community Foundation, all the contributors, and there's major contributors, and there's all the people that gave of their talent and energy and passion. Those are major contributors also. So I don't want to leave anybody out, but I would say it was sort of like the Iliad and the Odyssey. And I really do want to thank Bob Hackworth. I think he really tried to lead us in the path to a great environmental save. And I know that it's always going to be a special part of my life to just say that I was able to be up here, and I just want to thank everybody. If I left anybody out, it was not meaning to. It really was the Iliad and the Odyssey for the environment. And it's, I think we need to win a lot of awards, actually, for it, too.
We're working on that one.
For all of us.
All right.
For the community effort.
Okay, Commissioner Franny.
So, I'll say something I said before. I think this will be one of the most impacting decision this commission has made and will make. It's forever. It's green space. It's protecting the environment. It took a village, and the village came together and made it happen. It was a true community initiative, and I have to say, which is why we scored 10 at the state level in the grant, because I don't know that they'd seen it, Vince. I don't know that they'd seen that kind of level of the community coming back together. We were number one. But I'm just so proud. I'm proud of the whole community because it truly took the village. And I'm just proud. I mean, and it's beautiful. And again, no one will look back in the future and say, why did you do that? They will just say, thank you for having the vision to do it. So, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Twinga?
I just want to say congratulations to everybody. We've had lots of people before us that have made just incredible decisions, and this one certainly adds to that. It's just a good salute to who Dunedin is.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Gao.
Thank you, Mayor. I certainly echo what everybody else has said. People ask me all the time if I like my job, and every day I do, and I always hope that every commissioner in every city community can say that. I don't know that they can, but I think certainly all of us can here, and it's projects like this that really do set us above and beyond. I think that really other cities will look at what we did amazed at what we got. And some of them will try and duplicate it, and they can't, they won't. Others may succeed, but I think really what does set us apart is it's not just us, it's an entire community that just stepped up with this. We've named some of them. There's also the Native Plant Society. There is the Klosterman Group that is fighting their own battles, but certainly weighed in on ours here. There's the Blue Green Connections. There were fundraisers that were held, and I know that even I'm missing groups, that there was just a long list of people and just did their own thing and came out and supported us. And as part of our State of the City address, we actually had the drone shot of Cherry Lake, and that was just a beautiful, beautiful shot. And it was the money shot, and you saw that, and it was like just gold. So I'm very, very proud to be up here tonight and to have been part of this vote. So thank you, and thank everybody for providing this opportunity.
Thank you, Commissioner. I think you're right. People will use this as a roadmap for their future endeavors, and will hope and pray that they get the same result. You know, I remember, and we'll be talking more about this, but I can say it now too. I remember when the first time we used the word green, you know? And when we started doing certain, I think we were one of the first people in the county to hire a sustainability coordinator, create that job position. But we have a long history of many team members and commissioners and mayors that have preserved property. Just look at Hammock and Weaver. You look at
Fisher.
Honeymoon, Fisher. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So I want to thank Jennifer and Nikki.
They were rock stars.
Because I got to tell you, I mean, I feel like they're my best girlfriends now, you know? We really got to know each other really well during that little 6-month period of time with negotiations. And
breeds camaraderie.
it did. It did. And sometimes we were talking to each other like 6 times a day, and sometimes it was 3, and then sometimes it was 10, and then it was text. It was every day was a new challenge and a new issue and a new time that we felt it was impossible. We're never going to move over this hump. And I remember about halfway through, Jennifer said, just stop. We're going to make this happen. We're going to make this happen. It's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but we're going to make this happen, you know? Because I think she was just like me. This is never going to happen. This is never going to happen. And Nikki, with her calm, steady demeanor, working with, you know, others that weren't calm or steady and didn't carry that demeanor. Sheer impressiveness is all I can say, sheer impressiveness. So you two, it would never have happened without the dynamic duo right there. So just have to say that. And of course, I also want to say Bob Hackworth Sr. and Bob Hackworth Jr., who truly wanted to see Gladys Douglas's wishes be carried out. Even, you know, former city attorney John Hubbard for his reminding Gladys that this was what she wanted, you know. And then, of course, Nicole Matthews.
Oh, my gosh.
The Facebook, social media stuff would, none of that would have ever started without them. And then I really want to thank Tracy McManus. That woman worked with Bob Hackworth and she, whenever we needed to get a message out one way or another, she found a way to do it in the Tampa Bay Times. And she was really behind it. And you don't truly find reporters that see the greatness in something before it's happened. You know, a lot of times they're just looking for the bad stuff. But she really stepped up. I think she loves Dunedin. I really do, and I want to say thank you to her. And Vince Gizzi.
Absolutely.
Parks and Rec Director.
Absolutely.
You've done a lot since you've been here. And this is just one more feather in your cap. Craig Wilson.
Oh, gosh.
For going
yes.
out, you know, looking at and giving the tours. I mean, how many tours did we give on a golf cart to people who want to donate money, you know, and wanted to see it first? I mean, everybody had a hand in all of this, and so it was definitely a community effort and something I will be most proud of for the rest of my life. So
We didn't say it, the county and the 2 big
yeah,
contributors.
Oh, my gosh,
no,
yeah.
those guys,
All
yeah.
the contributions.
All the but, you know, again, people sometimes, I mean, there's many ways of contributing. And
Yeah.
sometimes it can't be financial, but it's just pure passion and love and, you know, grit that you're contributing.
And now we're working on preserving that lake.
We're not done yet.
No, we're not done yet, but we got this part done. And I just want to reiterate, as this vote happens, this property would have to go to referendum before it could ever be sold. So it will be protected for life. Amongst many other ways, it's going to be protected, but, and again, I want to remind everybody that we would not have that ability if it wasn't for former Commissioner Julie Scales, who brought that forward and was a referendum that passed at very high levels, so. All good stuff. We've made some good decisions along the way. So roll call vote? Oh, wait. You two, do you want to say something? I can't leave you two out.
Congratulations to the city. It's after this vote, officially yours. It's now
the city of Dunedin.
In the city of Dunedin, which, that was always an interesting piece of the negotiations because it was in the county for so long. So congratulations to each of you. This has been an honor to work on this project.
And you rocked it. You rocked it. That's one tough lady right there.
Thank you.
She is.
Jennifer?
Well, I think most certainly the five of you, who you actually reallocated monies for a downtown parking garage to purchase the Gladys Douglas property, and you were the first one to make that big commitment, that big step, and that was really, really, really important. And thereafter, Justin's. Okay, I'll start at the beginning. Anyway, the five of you. So then the $2 million commitment, and that was really the first foot in the door. And it was so important because we were nowhere. We were floundering at that point. We knew we wanted it, and I could tell in your faces, all five of you coming out, that in individual conversations, you were listening to your constituents. You heard them. They wanted that property. They wanted that as open space. And you remember when we started, everyone was running in a different direction. And people were throwing the county under the bus. You have, $44 million in penny funding. Why don't you put it towards this property? And the county, a lot of people don't know the whole story, actually came up with $3.5 million. So here we are at $5.5 million, and we're getting closer and closer. And then with Pinellas Community Foundation and the two major contributors, and then over 1,000 smaller ones to acquire this property. And I've never in my life seen a community will like that. I mean, it was just watching it happen was magical. It really was. And so and we actually over-collected by $80,000. So we still have that to develop the property. Placing first for the FCT grant was the $2.4 million was in the state, and listening to the presentation and the comments from those on the board about what we saw. We have submitted for a Spirit of the City award for the Florida League of Cities. We have our fingers crossed. We'll find out in the middle part of June. Parks and Rec put together a great application for that award.
We may need to all plan to go to that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get it in person.
That's huge. Yeah. That's huge.
We have our signed FCT grant, right?
Yes, we just got that.
Yeah.
The signed FCT grant is in the House, yes. So, and then to the last part, though, circling back, staff has been working on purchase of the Jerry Lake. It's 80 acres, about 55 acres of lake, I think, and the rest is upland species. So we will have, at the end of the day, when I said we're not going to stop there, we will have assembled 120 acres, over 120 acres of open space for $2 million. And those are for not just the citizens of the city of Dunedin, but for the entire county and the entire area. It's just, and there's a 9-foot alligator in there too. So
yeah,
I'm
not
going canoeing. Yeah,
no.
Two. Oh, there are two now. I guess they got together. There'll soon be three. And so anyway, but
alligator birth control. I mean,
yeah,
we don't want more of those.
Again, though, I really feel that the five of you are wonderful at accolades for everybody else, but it really was driven by all of you united to get this done. And I thank you, because you did a wonderful thing. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Chornka?
Aye.
Commissioner Gao?
Aye.
Commissioner Franny?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Kynes?
Aye.
Mayor Bujalski?
Aye, and the motion passes unanimously.
Throw out my glitter.
No. Well, no, we're saving that for your
It is right
last
here.
hurrah.
Yeah, throw
Save
it.
it.
There you go. Out it
That's
goes.
for her. That's for
Well, there's
her.
a lot of cleanup
Yeah.
involved, so I'll be slow to,
Okay. Now we have another really exciting moment, which is the Resolution 2207, Dunedin's Resilient Environmental Action Master Plan, called Dream. Nikki, would you please read 2207 by title only?
Resolution 2207, a resolution of the City Commission of the City of Dunedin, Florida, adopting Dunedin's Resilient Environmental Action Master Plan, known as DREAM, providing for conflicts and severability, and providing for an effective date. And this has been reading of Resolution 2207 by title only.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Commissioner Twanga and Commissioner Gao. Natalie, welcome, girl.
Thank you. I'm just so thankful. This is such an exciting day, and I think just to go on top of what we just did with Gladys Douglas and just really make this, this is another project that was hugely impacted by the Dunedin community. And I think this is just back to back showing how strong our community is, how vibrant we are, and how dedicated we are to sustainability. So I'm very thankful for the entire community's work on this, our staff, all of you for supporting it. And I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie, and thank you for your hard work. But thanks to the CEQ for all of their hard work, and they helped to write this whole thing, you know. So yeah, let's do that. It's very exciting. Okay, we have had a presentation on this entire thing already. This is just simply to approve the plan itself. So are there any questions for Natalie at this time?
No questions?
Okay, this is a public hearing. Anyone wishing to come forward and speak to this item, please feel free to do so. Okay, we will come back to the commissioners, and I will start with Commissioner Twanga.
Wow. Lots of stuff in here. Thank you very much, and thank you for the CEQ. I know they did a lot of work on this, a lot of help. And this is broad and big. Got to do it. Thank you.
Commissioner Gao?
Thank you, Mayor. You know, it just seems appropriate that we are voting on the DREAM plan the same night as Gladys Douglas, because both of them involved such strong community engagement and support. And so it's wonderful that this really is our plan from implementation, from getting it going from the draft all the way to implementing. And so it's an exciting night. And to know that just within my 4 years, we've voted for the Ready for 100. We've acquired the Gladys Douglas property. We are voting on a DREAM plan and multimodal. I just think that just speaks volumes of who we are as a community. So thank you. Over a plan, my God.
Why do you think we have this stuff on the dais? Are you kidding? I mean.
And it's a fresh box.
Yeah. Rebecca, you take care of us. Okay. Vice Mayor?
Well, I mean, if you look at what we did tonight, we were preserving, green space, or we were protecting an environment, but with resilience, we're making sure our environment stays good in perpetuity. And that's the two sides of the hand. And then they come together. So it is an amazing document. I thank you all so much. And I do have to say, though, Natalie, I really miss not seeing you in the jellyfish hat that you did, all the environmental things, but I love that hat. So thank you, and much appreciated. This will be, we are a forerunner. This is a real forerunner. This is another Dunedin first, along with GDP, and so proud of you. Proud of you, CEQ. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, again, it's a good night, right? I mean, we have so many good nights. We have some, we have tough decisions we make up here, but this is a really proud night. And, I learned a lot reading the plan, too. Thank you to the committee. Thank you to you, Natalie. I learned, and everybody else who helped to put it together, but I learned a lot. And I encourage all our residents to read it, and maybe we're going to do kind of a fun video to bring out some of the highlights of it, because I think it creates a lot of awareness about the things that we can do to make sure we are protecting our environment and we're headed in the right direction. But, proud of this commission again for being part of this. But I do feel like we're a reflection of the passion of our residents. And this is another area where we have a lot of passion out there. And again, we try to lead. And it's a good night. And again, we have the challenge of implementing it. But this is a really important start. And Natalie, I just want to comment about you, because I know when you first came on, and how many years have you been on now?
3 years.
3 years. And I think I said this before, but what I really appreciate about you is this is not just a job for you. This is a passion. You live it, you believe it, and it shows. It shows in what you do for us and what you do for the citizens of Dunedin. And so, thank you. Thank you.
Touche. I'm just really excited. I remember back in 2017 when we had the Mayor's 100, and then it turned in 2018 or 19 to the Ready for 100, and now it's turned into, our resiliency plan. We've been talking about stuff like this for a very long time, and now we see it into action, so I do thank everybody. And I would like, it's an ask, I do think it's going to be important, similarly to what we asked for from the CRA. We only have so much time, and we wanted to see it sort of laid out to know when everything is planned. I would like to see, at some point, doesn't have to be tomorrow, obviously, but I would like us to look at sort of that long-term capital component, and that's going to take a lot of time for you all to go through, so maybe that's a business plan initiative. But I do think it's important because we have certain goals that we're trying to reach in 2035 and then ones in 50. And I mean, obviously we can worry about the 2035 first, but I do think it's important because it's easy to do a plan, and I think we have to make a plan to implement the plan is the point. We've got the plan there. And that, that's going to affect our budget in future years, but I think it's important to go through the exercise. And of course, the 2035 is a guideline. It's not a hard commitment. I'm not trying to say it shouldn't be, but it is a guideline for everyone that signs up. And there will be things that happen along the way, as we've seen, pandemics and all kinds of things that might adjust our plan. But I do think a good leadership lays out the best case scenario and then moves from there. And then we can always look at what the best case scenario is and keep it in mind. So I think that's important. I don't think that's something that can happen overnight, but I do think it's important that we at least have it on a piece of paper, to know that we've got this many years, so which means we have to accomplish X, Y, and Z in that many years.
So Mayor, just for clarification, you're talking about Ready for 100, you're talking about the dream plan itself?
Well, some of it is the same.
Yes, but not all of it.
Not all of it. I would say to you all to look at that.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, our commitment of dates is important. We want to look at all of that. And then you have to look at the other things and see where it fits in. And if that means some of the things that we've committed to, the dates have to move out a little bit, that's where our sustainability coordinator comes in. I think she, along with experts from Sierra Club and others, can say, even though we've got this 2035 thing, we also got this other thing that's not really a part of that, but it's really important too. I just want to see how it lays out.
Okay.
And again, I'm not looking for it tomorrow. You guys just have to.
Oh, by tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
And again, maybe it is a business plan initiative. Whatever it takes. You all know your workload, but I think it'd be for the benefit.
It's a light workload.
Well, I mean, Les is going to have to be a part of it.
All right.
Les would have to be a part of it too, and I just think. But I do think it's a great way to have budget planning as well. I don't necessarily mean this year, but in the future.
Okay.
Thank you. You guys, are you guys okay with that, looking at it that way?
You know, I'll be honest with you, I have heard what you were saying because I was looking at an email I got
Jeremy.
on Futures of the Region Award.
Oh.
And, I mean, did we get any notice from Tampa Bay Regional Planning on Future of the Region
We
Award?
did submit the dream plan for future
Yeah,
region.
and I mean,
What did you get?
well, it looks like we're going to get recognized.
Something.
Yeah, so anyway,
we're all
maybe
going.
All's
it's,
up here
and
now.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this.
Are we all signed up to go? I mean,
we
I
get
know it's
anything?
that long day, that all day
Oh.
thing.
Is it all day or is it?
All is here.
Do we
Yeah,
want to
Paul is
announce
here.
that, or do we want to wait?
Well, I don't know, but.
Well,
why
I was
not?
going to announce it tonight, so.
Oh, good, oh, sorry.
We just found out this afternoon.
I'm sorry.
And, you know, I was going to ask you all what you're doing on April 6th.
Well, that's what
2022.
we got to get signed up or
Yes.
something, right?
Yeah,
So,
we do.
yes,
I'm already signed up.
All right, Jennifer, will you make sure we get
Oh,
signed
yeah,
up?
we got to get.
Well, can you announce like what?
Well, he's trying to make an announcement.
I know, we gotta just,
Well,
no one else talks.
no, we don't, they didn't exactly say what. They just said, make sure you're there. You're going to be recognized.
Right,
So-
for something, so let's leave it
Yes.
at that.
Might be a-
Let's be surprised.
So I will have Andrea put that on your calendars.
Well, I think it's there, but somebody needs to sign us up, because the way they did it this year was an
Yes.
all-day, we're not going there for all day.
Well,
Right,
I'm
no,
not.
the council talked about it, and they, you know,
You
it's
can do
gonna be
lunch.
challenging, but they're gonna make sure that people get in, that wanna get in.
For lunch.
For the lunch,
Lunch.
right, mhm.
Right, and that starts at noon, and Commissioner Freeney, you are already going to be there.
Right, I'll be there.
That's- Yes, so.
Well, we need to get the rest of us in there.
I will make sure Andrea signs us up for lunch.
Okay, lunch,
Yes.
okay.
Natalie, you're usually at those meetings on Zoom, aren't you? I think
Yeah,
I've
so
seen you
this
at
will be
times.
this will be the summit.
Yeah, right, no, I just, I know
Yeah,
it's
so
a
I'll be
summit,
there the
right?
whole day.
Oh, good, oh, you're signed up, I
So
think
you're
I did
already
see you on
going
there,
to the
good.
lunch.
You should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay, so
yeah,
can
that's
we
awesome.
get like a table for Dunedin?
I will,
Yeah,
most
because
certainly.
really it's
But
about
I would
getting-
call like, you know,
Like,
immediately,
yeah. Let's
because
see if we
they're
can
gonna
get
be
a table.
challenged.
It's on my calendar already.
Yeah, I think it's in there too, but I don't think,
Did you check your calendar?
It's on mine.
It's on yours?
I think it's.
But I didn't, but I haven't
What did
But
registered.
I'm
already
not
call
sure
it?
if I'm not sure if we got our
I don't think we
tickets.
got a table.
I will double check
Yeah.
and we'll get
But I
back to you,
mean, it
but
would be better if we could all sit together.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, I wanna see with, you know, the team,
Yeah.
the dream team.
Here we go.
Literally.
Okay, so.
And Mo,
What's the date on that
to
again?
go all,
April
April
6th.
6th,
I
to
have it
go
listed
all
in-
day,
Yeah, I have.
is there a different price than what I saw?
No, that's the
That's
price.
right, it's
I
in
forget
my
what-
calendar too,
for
and we
member,
actually
non-member.
canceled the
Like
mayor's
2:30
council
or
lunch that
something?
day because we knew so many people
I
were gonna be
forget.
at the summit.
But we
So-
got,
Oh, it's right up your alley.
Yeah, I'm not, $230?
but we got to figure out that.
We will,
sure we could-
I will have Andrea put it, and double check. She may already have done all this.
It's
I don't
in my
know. And it's in your
calendar, but I
calendars
don't
and
know
I
that-
have a
I
date.
don't
for it.
think she's,
paid.
no.
I don't think we
didn't pay.
reserved.
Okay,
I know we didn't.
We'll jump
we'll
on
do it now.
We have such important discussions.
I know. Okay, all right.
Big.
So anyway, this is all good stuff.
Yes.
Roll call vote, please.
Vice Mayor Kynes. Vice Mayor Kynes.
Yes.
Commissioner Franny.
Aye.
Commissioner Gao.
Aye.
Commissioner Torga. Mayor Bujalski.
Aye, and that motion passes unanimously. Yay!
Well done, Natalie.
Great job, everybody. Okay. All right, last thing on our agenda is the proposed agenda for April 7th.
And Mayor, if I may?
Yes.
Item 2A, I have talked to George Kinney, I think he did leave, but we are going to move that back to the two meetings in May for first and second reading.
Yeah, I heard.
Just due to
I
the.
heard.
Oh, you did, okay.
The
I heard.
Is it the J Hunt?
No, it's a
No,
rezoning in
It's
downtown.
the rezoning.
Oh,
of
I
the
got it,
brewery.
got it.
It's
There
a
was not
nothing-
ti-
It's
not
a nothing
time-
zoning thing, but
Not time sensitive.
we have the,
2A.
We have large
we
items.
have the
got
J,
these,
we
yeah.
have the J and the overlay
Yes,
on the same night?
yes.
Yes.
Yep.
We could not avoid it, Mayor.
Yeah, I could see why, you know, why you couldn't.
Yep.
That ought to be short.
You know? Well,
Should go home early tonight and get a nap.
yeah, let's, yeah. Next two meetings will be,
And there's
A
no way to
lot.
start this thing earlier, right?
is it already advertised?
Probably already
Yeah.
advertised?
Sorry?
I wouldn't.
Is it?
I wouldn't.
Well, there are two public hearings, three actually. And which public hearing do you hold before 6 o'clock?
Yeah, I
when
wouldn't.
people-
I wouldn't.
yeah.
Well, you wouldn't be able to do the advertised ones before.
No, no, no. I wasn't sure if we had advertised already. I was just trying to think of, maybe we could start it at 4:30 or 5 and,
Well, if there's not a lot of presentation, it doesn't, are there?
well, this is
I
gonna
mean,
be
you wouldn't do the overlay before 5, you could do the
the J Hotel.
J Hotel before 5, but you guys say no?
It's already advertised.
Oh,
Can't do it.
well,
I would-
okay, never
I
mind.
would not do that.
Okay,
For
yeah.
both of those.
Do we need to remove that 2A then?
Yeah, we gotta remove 2A.
Remove 2A, please.
Okay, they've already done it. We're just saying it, yeah. So we're approving this without the 2A. Can I have a motion?
So moved, second.
Long meeting.
Okay, Commissioner Gowan, Vice
Babies
Mayor. All right, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Okay, everybody, we are adjourned. Yay!
Thank you for watching this City of Dunedin government meeting. If you'd like to review any part of this meeting or watch any previous government meeting coverage, you can watch these meetings online anytime through the city's website, dunedingov.com. Stay connected with everything Dunedin. Follow the city on this channel and on the city's Facebook page, through Twitter, and on the city's YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching this Dunedin television production.